Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back and we're doing a best of one M21 draft. Alright, draft has fired. So immediately I went to Waker of Waves, but let's see what else we have in here. So we have Necromentia, more of a constructed card. I think you could play it out of sideboard, but this is best of one, so it doesn't matter. Same with Miscast, more of a constructed card. Sanctum, if you wanted to make the Shrine deck. If you have two Shrines, I think the red one is probably much more playable. Cordia Pegasus, very good for blue-white flyers, getting a 2-drop flyer at common. Swift Response, playable for any white deck. I would say at its best in black-white and blue-white. A little bit worse in Boros, but still playable. Warded Battlements, good for evasion decks like blue-white once again. Mistral Singer, at its best in Izzet. Deathbloom Thallid, playable in any black deck. I think it works best in Rakdos sack decks. Mass Blackguard, I'm not a huge fan of. I guess if you have a lot of instant speed stuff, it can be valuable. And then the others, kind of whatever cards, but I'm happy to take Waker first pick there. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, past some good white cards. We have Rousing Reed in blue, though, which is also good. But this early, I like just taking strongest cards, especially if they work in an archetype alongside Waker of Waves. But what is the strongest card here? I'm big on Angelic Ascension. I actually think this card is very good and very strong. Just turn your opponent's removal spell, basically convert your creature into a 4/4 flyer. I mean, there's never really a point in a game where a 4/4 flyer is bad. You can emergency use it on an opposing creature if you're going to die to that creature anyway. Acolyte, very powerful common. I love Selfless Savior. Havoc Jester, very playable card for the Rakdos sack deck. I do like Rousing Reed. I'm pretty tempted to just take Angelic Ascension. I've had a lot of good experiences with Angelic Ascension, so I think I'm going to take it. I probably like this card a lot more than most, but I guess I'm okay with that. Okay, well, Ageless Insight is a cool card. It's a hard build around, though. Otherwise, there's Tolarian Kraken, which I think is an okay card. Some people like this more than I do too, I think. Tavern Swindler is a cool black-white life gain 2-drop. They probably could have made it common, I think. I don't think it needed to be uncommon. It doesn't feel like an uncommon. I wonder if it was common before too. I can't recall now. I want to say it was. Goblin Wizardry, staple card for Izzet spells. That's basically it in terms of powerful cards in this pack. I'd probably just go Kraken. I've had too many bad experiences with Teferi's Ageless Insight. I think it's a cool card. I think it's really good if you have a tutelage plan going, but there's no guarantees we're getting a Teferi's tutelage. If I knew I would take it. Okay. So the pick now. We have some good options here. I'm not big on Larcenist. If I had Rousing Reed, it would be a little bit more attractive. There's Leafkin Avenger in here. We're pretty far from that just based on our first 3 picks. Celestial Enforcer is good, but not currently with the 3 cards we have. Skyscanner is going to work well with Kraken. It's also a good Angelic Ascension target. I would say I kind of like it more than Pegasus, but Pegasus is 2-mana flyer. It's tough to go wrong with that. The cantrip aspect of this is quite good, but a 1/3 can block things. It comes down earlier. We probably just go for the evasion and take a disciplined pick there. Okay. So Bolthound 5th pick is kind of surprising. This is a strong card. It's certainly not too early to go on a frantic inventory plan. This usually works at its best with some payoffs, whether it be prowess or Teferi's tutelage. I haven't really played blue-green at all. And as a commenter pointed out, the blue-green deck is kind of the card draw archetype. And I don't even think I realized that because I just really have not played it yet in the format, despite all the drafts I've done. I mean, Bolthound is certainly the strongest card here. I'm not sure what direction I would go based on Bolthound. That was the problem. I probably still take it though. That might be a sign for red. Well, Punisher is a big red flyer. There's Read the Tides, which is actually pretty good. It doesn't work as well as you want it to with Kraken because drawing 3 cards, you'd have to have 9 mana to tap a bunch of things. I guess 7 mana and you could draw 3 and tap 1 thing. Maybe that would be good enough. There's Hobble Fiend, more for the Rakdos sack. Not sure which card I like the most here. Revitalize is more of the black-white life gain. I might just go Read the Tides. I think Hellkite Punisher's fine too, but if we can stick with blue, that might be a little bit better. I personally like Trackdown. Also has some random Tolarian Kraken synergy, I suppose. Spine Megalodon would just be another big finisher we probably don't need. Crypt Lurker is an actual good card. You can discard your, I guess, Waker and maybe get it back later with an Indulgence or something. I'm okay taking Crypt Lurker. It's a good body. It is a 4-drop, which is less exciting, but I mean, I suppose there was Rambunctious Mud in there too, but I'm kind of not blown away by that card. Nyambi is actually kind of cool. If you disregard the activated ability, it's still pretty good. It saves some removal spell, and you end up gaining some life off of it. I actually think that effect is pretty nice. And it's a flash creature. You know what? We can probably just take it. Valorous Steed is good too. We're kind of already... We've got our top end, I think. It's good to see some late white and blue, though. That's a good sign for what we're trying to do. Alright, Battlements is probably at its best and with what we're attempting to do here. Otherwise, there are some green cards in here, but this is unplayable. This is a sideboard card, and Dilophosaur is very underwhelming, I've found too, so happy to stick with Battlements for now. That's a late Havoc Jester. This card is good. Very, very strong for the Rakdos sack deck. I'm probably just going to... Well, yeah, we have 4 blue cards. I guess, I mean, I can take Rookie Mistake. I haven't played with it or against it, I don't think. But I'm not sure I want to pivot into red based on a Havoc Jester, especially with the other 2 colors that we're shopping around with. I might be okay passing all of this. None of this is exciting for us. Just take the land. It is a late track down. Blue-green, I guess, could be a thing, maybe. But probably just take the Blossoming Sands in case I want to splash. Alright, we got the mud anyway. I'd probably take it over cancel. There's matches where you're going to be happy you have Rambunctious Mud. Alright. I mean, I feel like we're Azorius. Speaker is cool. There's another Angelic Ascension. I really like Palladium Mirror too. I'm kind of feeling the Palladium Mirror because we already have 2 6s. We have a 5, we have 2 6s and a 7. I mean, we're really going to need this Palladium Mirror. I really love Angelic Ascension. I think Speaker of the Heavens is cool too. But I think Palladium Mirror is where we're going to be at here. I mean, we want to play Skies, so you could just go for the Angelic Ascension, and then we can just play a bunch of like Sky Scanners and stuff like that. Stuff that we don't mind converting into 4/4 Angels. But if we still want to realistically play these big guns at the end, which I think we do, then Palladium Mirror might be the wisest choice. It also just, it comes down on turn 3 and lets you do so much on turn 4 that I think we just take it. A lot of good blue and white in there. Another Waker. Well, I really like taking another Waker here after we just took a Palladium Mirror, so we'll do that. There's also a Feat of Resistance, which is very strong. Mistral Singer would, of course, be played in here, and then Tranquil Cove. Just kind of a free card for the deck, but taking that Waker, being happy about it. Great card. I love Waker. Peer into the Abyss. I still wanted to play the Peer Teferi's Tutelage deck, but I don't think that's happening this time. So, Shieldmate, just kind of a ground blocker. We can take the Lofty Denial if we had a lot of evasion. We really don't, which is a problem because when you play Blue-White Skies, you kind of want to have some skies. I mean, Staunch Shieldmate is actually good with Warded Battlements. I did have some success with it in the last draft, admittedly. It did some work. It's a good anti-aggro card. I think we're going to take it. I mean, if we don't end up Skies, Lofty Denial is not going to be great. You can convert it into an Angel sometimes. Could be good. So here we have Capture Sphere, Glidemaster, Denial. Kind of want to take the Wingmare. It actually doesn't hurt us too bad. It does make our Read the Tides more expensive, but otherwise Angelic Ascension, I feel like it's going to hurt more. Currently, it's going to hurt more the opponent than it hurts us. And even though Capture Sphere is actually pretty good, and we're a little bit removal light, like super removal light, Capture Sphere is kind of a matchup dependent card too. I've certainly seen times where Capture Sphere did not do as well as I wanted it to. It's a Patrician, alright. Patrician's quite good. We don't have life gain, so it's less good. It's kind of cool with Niambi, actually. Huh. Not that you would return the Patrician, I guess, but if you can return something else, gain life, trigger this. So that's kind of cool. I haven't seen that before. We can take... We already have a Shieldmate. Could take the Battalion. It's more of a Selesnya card. It's also just kind of an unexciting 3-mana 3/2. Shieldmate's unexciting too. I'm going to take Patrician. Maybe there's a way we splash it. None of those cards matter. Alright, we can take another Battlements. I mean, Battlements is going to be good with Patrician. I wonder if Black-White is something that we can dip our toes into now. I mean, the strongest card in our deck is already the Patrician, I would say. Maybe the Wakers. I rarely play 3-color. I don't even know if I have played 3-color in this format now that I think about it. Could take the Cove for fixing. I'm going to take the Battlements, though. There's still a chance that we end up maybe just Black-White. And then I'm going to be happy I took the Battlements, but here I just kind of want to take Opt. Cripplerker is... We already have one, and it's not worth going deeper into black for it. I still feel like the Patrician might be just a lost cause, unless I'm playing Esper, which I just don't think is happening. All right. I mean, we can, I guess. We got a Scoured Barrens. Huh. Patrician's really not worth it unless you have a way to make it pumped, though. So I'm not entirely sure that's going to be what we want here, but I'd probably just take Barrens here, I guess. Well, we can take the Revitalize. Otherwise, we're taking Steed. I guess we can take Revitalize. With just Patrician, it's much less exciting, but we might splash more. I'm not sure yet. I guess we can take another one, or we can take the Cove. I mean, Cove is going to make it so Patrician's easier to play. Revitalize is basically just good with Patrician currently. Alright, you know what? I'll take the Cove. Let's make our mana base better. Windscarred Crag. Got all these splash effects. Fountain kind of works with Patrician, but if we're playing 3-color, I don't think that's going to happen. Can take the Defiant Strike. You can just play it If you have enough like 2 cantrips even, you might be able to run 1 less land. Although in a deck with 2 Wakers, actually, Waker you can play for 2 mana, it doesn't even matter. Dub versus Lofty Denial. Still a little bit flight light, but I'll take the denial anyway. I'm not going to splash a Cage Zombie. Probably not going to play the Forgotten Sentinel, but I'll take it. Alright. So I think black's out. Still a chance we splash Patrician, but it depends. Roman Ghostlight's pretty excellent. All the time. Great 5-drop. It's got evasion too. There's also a Gale Swooper in here, but I'd rather have Ghostlight. The tempo is nice. Yeah. Seems fine. Alright, Gaggle Master is one of the better payoffs for blue-white. We can cut the Mutt now. And yeah, we pretty happily just take Gaggle Master and never look back. Solidarity is cool, but we're probably just going to take the Ghostlight again. I mean, we only need a couple more creatures. We still don't have like any removal. I just really don't think the Patrician plan's gonna pay off for us. It's cool, it's cute. I just don't like it. It just seems too lofty of a goal. Let's take the Ghostlight. Well, there's another Scoured Barrens for Patrician. Otherwise, Rousing Reed is probably just what we want. You just draw cards, make something evasive, pump it, get in there. Yeah. Tough to go wrong. Acolyte, always excellent. Certainly the best card for us here. Wears a Rousing Reed quite well too. Houndmaster, kind of a broken limited card, but this is fine. So Sanctum, which we don't really need. Steed, which we don't really need. We already have 3 5s. I could just take a random Radiant Fountain. If by some miracle, I really don't see how we would splash black now. I guess Steed, just in case I didn't end up with enough playables for some reason. Seeing the Ascension here is actually kind of nice. I like this card. Really, now I kind of want another Shieldmate, just another thing to convert in an emergency. But, I mean, it's just going to be good. I like it. Can take Arcanist. It's kind of a little roadblock. The problem with it in our deck is it doesn't do much. We do have 2 warded battlements, though. I guess it works okay there. Frost Breath is usually a good index like this. Like a way to buy time while you're flying over top. You know what? I'm going to take the Frost Breath. Don't need any of this. I guess a random Golem. More 5-drops I don't need. Kind of need one more playable. I mean, I can play Revitalize. There's nothing wrong with Revitalize, I guess. If I need it, I can play it. I'm still kind of okay with 16 lands in here, too. We have the Wakers, but they don't matter because you play them with 2 mana anyway. Dub, I guess. We don't need another Mutt. Another Battlements. I can do more Battlements. Kind of okay with that. Yeah. Guess we can take a Megalodon that I'm not going to play. So the only issue with this deck now is we're a little bit top heavy. All the mutts. So yeah, we're top heavy, which can be a problem. but I don't think it's a bad deck necessarily. Let's take these out for now. We did get a Tranquil Cove, which is cool. So these are like 2 drops. Then so 3 5 drops, 2 6 drops. That's actually, it's not bad. Probably can easily just cut like a Defiant Strike. I'm still okay with 17 lands. We have some card draw in here. I wonder if I just want like a Steed instead of a, like Revitalize is cool, but Steed just big body roadblock. How much evasion do we actually have? Ascension, sort of. Pegasus, 3, 4, Wingmare. 5, 6, 7. Seven's like the minimum you want, I would say. I think this deck is fine. We have plenty of big threats. We really top out at 6. We don't have to worry about Waker casting it for 7. You just get 2 sometimes if you got nothing better going on. 16 creatures. The Steed's at least going to be good at the battlements. That's true. Yeah, you know what? I think this is fine. We don't really have any removal. Ascension for emergency use only. But if you don't have removal, having evasion is important. So you can at least go over top. Yeah. I think we're just going to have to be happy with this. So do we have double blue, but we have double white. So we're going to do an even split. Yeah. So Azorius Skies, which I found myself playing a lot lately, but I don't know, it just has seemed kind of open. Niambi actually seems kind of cool in here. We don't have any other legends, do we? Not that it matters. It's more to just save a creature for 2 mana and gain some life in the process. So basically counter your removal spell and gain life, which is actually pretty good. And just flash blocker randomly. And you get into the battlefield effects, so it's like good with Acolyte, it's good with Ghostlight randomly, it's good with Gaggle Master, it's good with Steed. Actually has a lot of synergy in here. That's cool. Alright, well this is it. Azorius Skies, sort of. We'll see round 1. Alright, we're here in game 1. We're going to keep this. No white mana, but at least we can go Palladium Mirror into Ghostlight, which is pretty good. Alright, well that was a good draw. Still going Palladium Mirror first. I guess that would let us go Rousing Reed Battlements. Which is kind of cool. Playing Rousing Reed, you kind of want to attack right away though. That's true. But best use of mana would definitely be Battlements Reed. Alright, now we have Opt. Kind of just want to get a threat down. I think I'm going to do it. I mean, yeah, and then we can leave the Opt up. That's actually pretty good. And we can pay for Lofty Denial randomly. I like that too. Sanctuary, huh? It's kind of cool. Works with Selfless Savior. I might be willing to trade a Ghostlight and their turn for a Selfless Savior, but the reason I don't want to is I have battlements, and we don't really have stuff that I have to worry about Selfless Savior anyway. It's kind of hard to explain, but I don't actually think I need to worry about that. Like, I think we're just better off going in from above here. So Kraken, which we can play. Yeah, I guess we play a big, huge creature. Another land. So we have 7 mana. Kraken's going to wear a Rousing Reed quite well. I think we just get in with Ghostlight and play a big fat Kraken. No swift response, that's nice. And we can still play for Lofty Denial, which is cool. Palladium Mirror, just doing so much work. Really? Banned. Okay. Maybe, okay, they're Selesnya counters. That makes a lot more sense. The cards they were playing felt like Selesnya counters, so they're splashing blue for something. So options next turn are three mana. Not sure what they can do with 3 mana. So yeah, I think we do pay. To tap the Savior. And we can I think we just go Battlements here. And actually, we just get in and leave up Niambe. Yeah. And Frost Breath. Like, this is good. I guess I didn't need to tap Selfless Savior. Turned out to not really matter because I have extra mana anyway. But yeah, I didn't really need to tap Selfless Savior. So here's where Niambe is looking beautiful. They don't gain the 4 life either. And we get to reuse Ghostlight's ability, so it's pretty cool. It's convert mana cost. Okay, cool. I think we just have lethal. We don't even need to play the Ghostlight. So, yeah, we can pay our 1. Tap here. Yeah. Although, yeah, I think we play the Ghostlight. How much can I get in for? I'm not sure. But we replay Ghostlight, we bounce Veteran and attack him. So, alright. Sweet. Got round 1. We'll see you game 2. Alright, game 2. Definitely keeping this. What's kind of nice about this is we can go Palladium Mirror into... I think we can actually, what's cool is play Palladium Mirror, play Brindling Mirror, and still leave up Lofty now because we'll have 6 mana. Another Azorius deck here. Alright. We're a Skies deck too, so Wall of Runes is kind of like a free card we don't care about. Alright, that was a good draw. Let's go the Palladium there first. And then next turn I think we'll just do Wingmare, beating up Lofty Denial. I don't want to tap all my blue though. I think we'll just go like this. And pass. Sure. I definitely want to denial this turn. If I can't, I probably am going to play like a Battlements and a Shieldmate. Can I still leave up? Yeah, I think we can actually. That's pretty cool. Oh, well we can do that too. Well, we can't do... Actually, Gagglemaster gets better later anyway, so... I think our best play is Battlements. We have 4 left. Yeah. It's fine. Get in with Wingmare. And then we play a Shieldmate, and we still have Lofty Denial up. And that seems good to me. Alright, no plays, which is pretty interesting. So we can denial that. And we still have the mana to play Ghostlight and Gagglemaster. So I guess Ghostlight first makes the most sense. Oh, because of the way it tapped our mana. Yep, auto tap kind of screwed me there, unfortunately. Alright, guess we lose out on some value, unfortunately. I mean, it's not like the end of the world, but definitely some value loss there. I wanted to tempo them a little bit more here. I mean, I guess I get to bounce Tide Skimmer now, so that's good. That's actually a good draw. Let's do the Ghostlight first. They're probably going to trade here. Just fine. And I think we're just going to, end of their turn, Ascension our Shieldmate. And that's pretty serious business at that point. Like, we've got just a lot of damage coming their way. And they're tapped out too, which is nice. So let's do the Ascension on the Shieldmate. And then we draw another one. Alright. They have to block 2 of our creatures. So, chump block. We can Ascension our Palladium Mirror now. The end of their turn again. Have 3 lethal creatures. Well, we're drawing hot and getting favorable matchups, so that's good. We'll see you in game 3. Well, we're on the draw. We have Angelic Ascension, which is kind of a dead card here. We need to draw the blue mana first, and then we could at least do the Waker. This hand is a little bit dangerous. We have 9 blue sources though, which makes me want to keep it. And the fact that we can find more action with this, I guess we keep. This hand has potential downsides, but of course if we draw blue mana, we're immediately rewarded. Queer and Dryad. You know what? I might flash in Neon Bay to block that. And might set up a battlements for yeah, that's actually fine. So we'll play the Neon Bay. Alright. They had the good thing they needed. So we play the battlements. So suppose we're gonna have to Angelic Ascension Queer and Dryad, which is kind of suboptimal. Not sure why they wouldn't attack with the Alright, I guess we might as well cycle this now. Looking for something. So we're dead unless they play a flyer, so we have to do Gaggle Master. I think we might be dead anyway. Chump here, block there. 4, 6, 8. We can go to 1. Not sure why they're not attacking with everything. Alright, that will do it. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, this hand's good. I probably just convert, depending on what I'm playing against, I probably can convert a Shield Mate into a Angel and be happy enough about that on turn 2. Well, it's a little bit less attractive of an option now, but I'm probably still going to go for it just because we don't have a lot else going on with this hand. If they don't cast anything, it makes it more difficult, but I didn't want to just randomly do it on my turn either. I guess I can block. No. Do I go for it? They also have access to 3 mana. Alright, I'm gonna wait. I mean, unfortunately with the 2 colors they have, there's just a lot they could have. Scorching Dragonfire. Actually, Unsubstantiate. Well, I guess me not having a... I'm gonna have to discard now. I guess that means I should probably just go for it. Yeah. I don't want to, but problem is I'm gonna have to discard, so I guess I can always exile my angel to turn it into an angel. So I have to discard. I guess Read the Tides is pretty far off there. Don't have blue and don't have 6 mana. Alright. So I'll target that and then we'll just Ascension it again. So they can equip the short sword. We take 3, 6, 8. I think we just have to do it. I mean, I'm not really in a position to do anything else. This can block on the ground. Guess we just ditch the Waker. Alright, we'll see for the next one. Alright, we can keep this hand. It's pretty good. Pegasus into Wingmare and to hold up Ascension for removal, maybe. That was a good draw. Ooh, Lady Man. Alright. So next turn we can play the Rousing Reed maybe on the Wingmare. And find some more action for the following turn. It's a little bit awkward because it already has flying, but Pump Spell plus Divination, I don't have a problem with that. It's an unexpected play. Let's do the Rousing Reed here. So then we can ditch, guess, a white mana. Get in for 4. And then we can leave up Lofty Denial, which is not a bad idea, or we can just jam a Steed or a Ghostlight. Kind of don't mind getting a Steed on the board here. Ghostlight in the back pocket for big guns, I guess, that they drop here. Sure. Alright, so Ghostlight. I think we just go for the tempo play here. They didn't even draw and discard last time? That's interesting. Why did they play the Shrine if they didn't have anything? Alright, that's no big deal. No reach, so that's actually a really good draw. So I think we just get in for 4 again. And just drop another Ghostlight. Like, we're just tempoing hard here. We've got 3 creatures to their empty board. I guess they could read the tides and like bounce 2 creatures, but then we get a bounce effect back, so even that's not very good. They're off the Palladium Mirror plan. Snare Spinner is actually pretty good. That's gonna be able to trade, sort of. This is fine though. I think we just get in. They can get a trade. I mean, I can also just bounce my Ghostlight. Leave up Lofty Denial. But I think we'll just take the trade. I mean, we're going to have them next turn with the Angelic Ascension. So I think we just go for the Ascension Lofty Denial plan, basically. We're going to Ascension our Pegasus and then leave up Lofty Denial to cover us in case anything else happens. Yeah, I guess we could always drop Niambe not returning anything, just chump block this in case of an emergency. But we are at 20, so that they can resolve. We don't care about a Lure Skill Coatl. Alright, that one will Lofty Denial. They can get in for 6. And then we'll Angelic Ascension the Pegasus and win. Which is cool. That should do it. Alright. We'll see for the next one. Alright. Keep this hand. We don't have to do a turn 1 Shield Maid either. Although now I will. All right. Hunter's Edge is common. I think that we're just gonna be patient here. The plan is Ascension's Shield Mate to block the Skimmer. Okay. I do think we'll be able to eat the Skimmer here, I'm hoping. Alright, that's good. I'd still think... I mean, we kind of get our pick of what we want to eat here. I guess eating the evasive creature makes more sense. Especially if we draw like a Ghostlight or something. So I can ditch the Waker to look for more action, but we don't need to. We can just Frost Breath those next turn. Alright. So we'll just get in for 4. And pass. Alright. Alright, that's cool. So now we can just go Kraken into Waker, and that's pretty big. Alright, that's probably good news for us. So, we're not going to pay the 1. We're going to play well, I guess we can attack first. It doesn't matter if they have Titanic Growth. Alright. And then we'll play the Waker. Looks like 2 can play at this Frost Breath game. I have 8, so alright. Not sure why they only attack with 1. Does not seem wise. No need to tap. Oh wait, we can untap. Wow. Yes. And then we can Rousing Reed our Waker. And we can untap both of our other creatures too. Wow. Guess I should really read that Tolarian Kraken, huh? Do we need the Wingmare here? No, I think I'd rather have all, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I can ditch the land. So we'll pay the 1 to untap here. And we'll pay the 1 to untap here. And we can get in for 12. And they have to chump this. And they go to 7, which means the Waker's going to kill them next turn. And I guess we can attack here too. Another thing I can do is just attack with these 2. I guess we just attack with everything, because I don't think they can kill us on the backswing. They're gonna have to block the Waker at least and take 8, which means both of these are lethal the following turn, especially with Read the Tides. Maybe I should have actually kept that land in hindsight. I wonder if I missed untaps with Angel when I had Kraken. I can't recall now. I probably didn't have time, actually, because I had to play Kraken and then immediately play Waker. Well, I'm happy to get a victory there, and it was actually through my opponent's own play that it indicated to me that I was missing something with Kraken. But yeah, the untap aspect of Kraken is maybe much better than I was giving it credit for. Although, that was still pretty, it was kind of situational. Against a Frost Breath and a Capture Sphere, yes, untapping is very good, but how often do those circumstances come up? I don't know. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Alright, we're in the next game here. We got a Great Keep. Palladium Mirror into Ghostlight, maybe. Maybe even into Battlement's Rousing Reed. That would be kind of cool. See if that happens. It's a cool looking island. I think we still go for the Cove. Could opt turn 1, but I'd rather just get the land in. Get the tap land in now. So, visit spells. Immolator is quite good. I think we can opt now. Alright. This is pretty good against the spells opponent. I do kind of want land too, though. I mean, I'm going to be able to drop Palladium Mirror. They're probably going to kill it, though. I think we need to do better, sadly. I think, like, as much as I want Wing there, I think we just play the Palladium Mirror, see if they kill it. If they don't, we've got a decent play. So I think we need the lifelinker now. And if I draw a 5th land, I might be able to bounce with Ghostlight. My only other option is playing Battlements. No, I think we need to get the... Acolyte's a lot less exciting on an empty board, admittedly. Guess I'm okay with that. So, land here lets us tempo a little bit back more. But this is actually okay too. So now we can go Shieldmate. The 5th land would have been really nice though. But that's alright. Maybe they'll pay for the Glide Master too. But I wanted the 5th land so I could go Ascension and leave up Lofty Denial. But this is fine. I can't counter that anyway, so what are they getting back? Shock, okay. That's fine. So we'll Ascension now and Shieldmate. And we're going to block the Singer. I guess they can shock us. We still need the 5th land anyway for this Ghostlight, so that we can bounce the weird. We did get it, thankfully, so that's good news. So now I think we just go Battlements plus Rousing Reed. And I guess we ditch Denial, because then we can cast the Waker next turn. Alright, so we ended up going, I think, 4-3? We ended up going 4-3, so pretty standard. I didn't think our deck was like exceptional anyway, so I think that's fine. Yeah, certainly not an exceptional deck by any stretch of the imagination, but it had some cool tools in it. A couple Wakers, which I really like a lot. So overall, I think it did fine. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.